there's any fat wood in here. No fat wood. No fat wood. Let's have a look in this one. Probably not. No, no fat wood. Oh well, we'll keep trying. Yeah, g'day Bush Camping Tools. Here today, well, I've got with me Halfbreed Blades Large Infantry Knife. This is the Large Infantry Knife 01P. The P stands for Plain Edge. It's Generation 2. It's made out of Bowler's K340. Let's take a closer look. So it's a 7-inch blade from here to there. It's basically 165 millimeters of cutting length there, and you can see it's a clip point blade. It's modeled on the famous United States Marine Corps fighting knife. And as I said, this is made out of a solid slab of Bowler's K340 Iso-Dur, which is, the Iso-Dur is made by electroslag remelt, ESR, which basically gives you a very purified alloy. It's 8% chromium in this alloy, unlike a 12% D2. This is more like a D2 on steroids. We've got G10 scales on here, beautifully scalloped, fixed with Torx head bolts. And as they say in their literature, all the edges are rounded. They're chamfered. There's no hot spots anywhere. I don't use gloves normally unless it's really, really cold. And this knife is really easy to hold, even with wet hands. But a shallow, hollow grind to this knife, and that makes it really good for cutting tasks. And after all, that's what you want a knife for, to be good at cutting tasks. Some good jimping here, and again, this is not aggressive. I can put my thumb or forefinger on here. It doesn't hurt to put it on there. I can put some weight onto here like that too and press down on the knife to aid cutting. Came out of the box deadly razor sharp. You may have seen some shorts that I filmed earlier on when I got it. It's got a good beveled edge on there, and yeah, it was super sharp. K340 really holds a great edge. Definitely, you know, I've belted the daylights out of this kind of steel and this particular knife too, but when I first got a K340 knife about 7-8 years ago, it was likened to like D2 on steroids, and I have to say it really held up in the Australian bush with a lot of work on hardwoods. The other good thing about Halfbreed Blades knives are their Teflon coatings. I don't know what kind of Teflon they're using because there's all sorts of different Teflons. It's not food grade, I can tell you that. But one thing I can tell you, and that is it is super hard wearing. As I said, I've beaten the daylights out of this knife and several other of their knives, and there's no sign of wear of the Teflon coat on there. It's very, very tough for sure. And that's a great thing, because K340, it's not quite a stainless steel. You know, D2 could be considered semi-stainless at 12%. Well, this has got only 8% chromium in here. So, you know, it's not going to be stainless. It'll be rust proof, but the coating on there will really aid the longevity of the knife, you know, looking after the knife, that's for sure. Okay, so there you go. I reckon this is a great knife. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got it. Goes without saying, this design, the clip point, is a really useful design. One of the most useful designs I've got in any knife, actually, is a clip point. I've got a really old Ontario Spec Plus. You've probably seen it in reviews. It's well over 20 years old, been all around the world with me. But yeah, I like this. Good grippy handle on there. Modern rendition, as I said, of the United States Marine Corps knife clip point, and it works. It's sharp, it's durable and tough. Yep, Halfbreed Blades large infantry knife, plain edge. There is a serrated version, and this is their Generation 2 model, as I said, made with Isodure from Bowler K340. All right, thanks for watching. Bush Camping Tools here.